This is the next problem. Solve d square y by dx square minus 4 into dy by dx plus 13y is equal to e power 2x into cos 3x. Clearly this is a second order differential equation with constant coefficients. Since the coefficients of the derivatives are constants, that's why the name become as differential equation with constant coefficients. Here also coefficient of second order derivative is 1, which is also a constant. That's why. Okay, first of all we have to write the operator form. So the operator form of given differential equation is d square, here we have y, here we have y, here we have y, take common note that y. Okay, d square minus 4 times of d plus 13 of y is equal to e power 2x into cos 3x. Take it equation number 1. Okay, here what is f of d? Polynomial in d, which is this one, d square minus 4d plus 13. And what about d? D is nothing but d by dx. First of all we have to find out the complementary function. For that purpose write the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation of 1 is f of m is equal to 0. Everybody knows that the complementary function is depends upon the nature of roots of auxiliary equation. Okay, what is mean by f of m? Replace d is equal to m in this one and equate to 0. So m square minus 4m plus 13 is equal to 0. Okay, clearly this is a quadratic equation, hence it has exactly 2 roots. Don't forget it. Here we are observing that this quadratic equation does not have direct factors, so we can use the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. So m is equal to, what is b value? Coefficient of m, which is negative 4, already negative is there, so minus of minus plus 4 plus or minus root over b square. What is b square? Negative 4 whole square, it would be 16 minus 4 times of a. What is a value? Coefficient of m square. It would be, you have to compare this one with the general quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So you will get the abc values. Okay, 4 times of a is 1 and c is 13. 4 times of 13 is 52 by 2 times of 1. So however it can be written as 4 by 2 plus or minus, what is root over 16 minus 52? Root over minus 36, it would be 6i, but already we have 2 in the denominator. 6 by 2 is nothing but 3i. You can also get these roots by using scientific calculator. Okay, finally we have to write the complementary function. Clearly these roots are in the form of a plus or minus ba form, which are known as complex conjugate roots. In such cases complementary function becomes e power ax. What is real part? 2. So you will get e power 2x whole into c1 cos bx. So c1 into b value is 3 here, b value is 3 plus c2 sin 3x. In this way we should write the complementary function. Now it is enough to find out pi. What is the formula for pi? 1 by f of d of q of x. Okay, some of the members can also represent this pi with the yp as you wish. Okay, 1 by, what is f of d? This one, d square minus 4d plus 13 into e power 2x into cos 3x. E power 2x cos 3x. Clearly we are observing that this right hand side is in the form of e power ax into v of x. E power ax into v of x. This method is also very important method. Okay, in this case what is the rule to eliminate capital D? First of all we should replace d is equal to d plus a. What is a value here? 2. So d is equal to d plus 2. This is the rule to eliminate capital D whenever right hand side is in the form of e power ax into v of x. Okay, don't forget it. At the same time take this exponential term to outside. So you will get e power 2x 1 by replace d by d plus 2. D plus 2 whole square minus 4 times of d plus 2 plus 13 into cos 3x into cos 3x. Now simplify the denominator. E power 2x into 1 by d square. By using a plus b whole square, I am expanding this term. D square plus 2 2s are 4d plus b square. It would be 4 minus, take this 40 inside, 4d, 4 times of 2 is negative 8 plus 13 into cos 3x. So e power 2x into 1 by, we are observing that positive 4d, negative 4d getting cancelled. Remaining part is d square plus 4 minus 8 plus 13. 4 plus 13 is 17. 17 minus 8 is positive 9 into cos 3x. Clearly this remaining part is in the form of 1 by function of d into cos bx. Okay, see, I will write the remaining calculation here. See, here the remaining part is 1 by d square plus 9 into cos bx. Whenever right hand side part is in the form of cos bx, otherwise sin bx, what is the rule? To replace d square is equal to minus b square, it would be minus 3 square, it would be minus 9. But by replacing d square is equal to minus 9, you will get 1 by minus 9 plus 9, 1 by 0, which is a failure case. Okay, 1 by 0 means infinity. There is no meaning for infinity. That's why here our rule is fail. So don't replace d square is equal to minus 9. Okay, whenever we got the failure case, what is the procedure? Write 1x in the outside of 1 by f of d and take the derivative for the denominator. So e power 2x into, write 1x in the product here, into 1 by, what is the derivative for d square plus 9? Derivative for d square is 2d and derivative for 9 is 0. Okay, so 2d plus 0 is 2d and remaining term is cos 3x. So x into, I will write x into e power 2x by 2. And what about 1 by d? 1 by d means 1 by d stands for integration. Okay, because already you know that d is nothing but d by dx. So 1 by d means you should understand that it is the reciprocal of derivative. What is the reciprocal of derivative? Integration. That's why I am writing integration instead of 1 by d. So it is cos 3x into dx. X into e power 2x by 2. What is integration of cos 3x? Sin 3x by 3. So finally you will get 2 3s are 6. 1 by 6 into x into e power 2x into sin 3x. So d is completely eliminated. That's why simplification of pi is over. Finally, what is the general solution? Finally, general solution of 1 is y is equal to cf plus pa. Don't forget to write general solution, which is addition of complementary function and particular integral. So y is equal to cf is here e power 2x whole into c1 cos 3x plus c2 sin 3x plus 1 by 6 into x into e power 2x into sin 3x. In this way we can easily complete the problem. In the next video I will give some more problems on the concept of differential equations of higher order with constant coefficients. Thank you very much.